recommend just hold the hollow hold again, and we'll work towards rocking. We just want to get those abs nice and strong. All right, so let's go about 10 to 20 hollow rock. So I'm just going to keep my legs bent. When I come up, I'm trying not to touch my feet. I'm keeping those shoulder blades lifted as I roll back in my head, so I don't rock my head back. I'm keeping that rib cage down and my hip curled under as I go. And just rest when you need to. If you have to hold the legs, you could a little bit. But like I said, anytime go to hollow hold or just go to a crunch hold where you're holding right here. Definitely did hard enough. Those abs should be burning here for that warm up. All right, we got one. Actually, we'll go two because I want to go over sit-up technique. One more little crunch type exercise. So you're going to do a toe touch, legs nice and straight. And then you're going to go all the way back to your head. Try to flex your feet flat. If you have to bend the legs a little bit, do it, especially if it's getting to your back. That just is an indication that your hamstrings are real tight. You're going to reach for the toes, come back down. Reach, back down, reach, back down. Let's go about 10 or 20 of these. Just reach high as you're able. When you come back down, rest your head all the way to the ground. Keeping the arms up and touch. Go ahead and keep going on those. And that's good. So now we're just going to go over sit-up options because we're going to be doing sit-ups today. So what I want you to start with is just a regular sit-up with your legs bent and your feet flat. You're going to go arms all the way back. You're going to come up as high as you can and then slowly come back down. So if you go to the knee, that's fine, and then slowly go back down. If you're able to come up a little higher, come up, sit up tall, and then slowly go back down. So when we do sit-ups today, I want you to do them a little bit slower. That'll help protect the back. It'll really make those abs work. So now that's kind of the first option. If you feel like, oh, I can't get all the way up, then just do the half sit-up. You can also go legs straight. If you're comfortable with sit-ups, go ahead and just keep doing sit-ups for a while I'm talking. Legs straight is another option. Same thing, I keep the arms close to me when I come down, and I slowly come down. So another one, a little bit harder and a little bit nicer if you've got the ab mat on your back. I didn't bring that out today. So you could put an ab mat on your back if you have one. If you know what I'm talking about, it's like a little pillow. So you could go get a little pillow and just put it under your back if you got like a little, decorative couch pillow or something. So the other option is butterfly sit-up. A little bit harder, same thing on this. Use the arms to kind of momentum you up, sit up tall, and then slowly come back down. So really work those abs as you come back down so that you're coming back down rounded like the hollow hold, nice and safe. Next on sit-up is arms on the chest. So we go back to the knees bent, arms on the chest, we go straight. And this is something I still struggle with. I'm still working on getting the abs back from this one. So then, you could also go legs straight with this one, or the butterfly, which is really hard. I don't even think I could do that right now, so I gotta work on it. All right, so we'll be doing a little bit more sit-ups later. Next, I wanna do a lunge stretch. So what you're gonna do is put one foot in front of you, hands kind of on the inside, and you're gonna go circles in one direction. Keep this foot nice and flat, and this knee tracks kind of over the toe as I go more forward and then over the heel. And then you're going to go circles in the other direction. I'm just kind of working into that hip. Now lean forward in that leg and push back. Lean forward. So this type of stretching is more dynamic. We're moving. We're not holding very long. I love doing this stuff, especially if I'm going to squat a little bit like we're going to do today. And push back. Lean in, push back. So now keep that leg forward, drop that back knee if you need to. I'm going to lean, letting my knee track over the toe with the heel down. This is called World's Greatest Stretch. My inside arm, the same arm of the leg that's forward, is going to come down and then reach up. Go down, reach up. Go ahead and give me about 5 or so of these. If you feel completely like balance-wise off, you might accidentally be doing the outside arm. So put that outside hand real wide, and it's just there to stabilize you. And good. Let's go to the other leg. Circles in one direction. About 5 to 10, one direction. And then go the other direction. And lean forward and push back. Lean forward, allowing you to kind of work into that ankle range of motion. and push back. Ankle range of motion is a huge thing in a squat. You see me here a little bit more from the side. We want this ability in our ankle when we squat. That'll allow us to sit our glutes between our heels and allow us to keep more of an upright position and not have the extensive forward lean like a lot of us struggle with on squats. I'll be talking about that in a little bit when we do our squat, a little bit more of our squat warming up. So now, that world's greatest stretch, my right leg's forward, my right arm is moving down, reaching up, down, reach up. You can lower the back knee as you go down, and then I like to raise it when I twist up. And good. And if any of you have worked out with me before, this next one is my favorite. I'd say do this every day. I love this one. So squat stretch. You're just going to reach for your toes. Look at me a little bit from the side. I'm going to lower my booty, driving my arms into my knees. I'm going to try to get my back as flat as I can as soon as I can, and lower to where my booty is below the knee. You don't need to go too much further on this one. I want you just to go right to where you would hold a squat. You know, the stretch is designed to go further, but let's just go to where we would hold a squat and then go booty back up. So really dig in your heel and get to the outside of the feet just like we want for our squat. Work into it. When you're in that squat position, drive your arms against the knees to push them out wide. This is a tough one if you don't do it very often. Promise you it'll get better the more you do it. Do this every day, and it'll really help your squat. If it bugs your knees and your back to do this, it just means your mobility is that restricted and that you need to do this more. The more you do it and the better your mobility and flexibility gets, the better the stretch will feel. So now we're gonna get into T-spine, which is your thoracic spine. Drop your booty, you're gonna raise up, leaning into this leg, do the other side, booty back up. You're gonna go down, reach up on the other side, booty back up. And if you're new to these, your legs probably might be burning already. Sometimes my warm-ups feel like the workout, and that's the idea. And if you're new to working out with me, and if you do this and you're like, okay, I'm smoked already, just do the warm-up. And you can even just kind of watch and join in a little bit of the next step. So let's just work into that squat. We're gonna go into some squat therapy. So holding that squat, let's go arms up, go to a T position, elbows locked out, go as narrow as you can like you're Superman without bending the elbows. Arms straight and come up. We're gonna go down with tempo. You'll see us using a lot of tempo today because that's how we're gonna add more weight against gravity. So your arms are up, we're gonna go down slow, pushing the knees out right from the beginning, digging in the heel and the outside of the foot. So I'm gripping the floor and turning out. We're gonna hold. 1, 2, 3, stand back up and down slow. And hold. 1, 2, 3, stand back up and down slow. Pushing those knees out and hold. 1, 2, 3, stand back up and down slow. And hold. 1, 2, 3, back up and down slow. And hold. 1, 2, 3, back up. Last one. And this will be finishing up our warm up here. Went a little bit long. And back up. Good. I'm just going to check my devices here. Just go arms straight. Give me little circles forward. Let's get those shoulders a little bit more warmed up. Let me check everything, and then we're going to be going into our strength for our legs. Then we'll do chest and some shoulders, and then we'll finish with the finisher. And I'm going to make this get done in the next 20 minutes because the Zoom call will finish in 20. It's limited to 40 minutes for the free option. And then, so if the Zoom kicks you guys out, you could just jump over to the live video if I'm finishing up. But you'll see at the end, it's something that you can continue quickly on your own. So let me just check everything. Just keep doing some circles, maybe go bigger now. And let's get ready for the strength portion. Sherry, how we looking?
It looks good. Just sometimes you go a little behind the baby when you when your legs are back there.
I got you.
So you might want to just move a little towards the stairs.
Okay, I got you. Thank you. I might just move her too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
right, everyone on the Facebook Live, I'm going to have to move the baby a little bit.
That's better.
Trying to keep her out of the sun. Okay, and I'm going to move her down because I think of the live video, I got it at an angle here. I'll have to move it. Let's move her down a little bit. Try to keep her out of the sun. All right, so we were doing squats when we have our body weight for legs. There's tons we can do. It's actually a lot more than you might think, so it's all about getting creative, but we're gonna be pretty basic today. We're gonna do a superset, which is where you do one exercise followed by another that work the same muscle groups and you follow it immediately. So we're gonna do tempo squats just like we were doing with the arms up for the squat therapy. We're gonna keep the arms down, but for those that struggle with rounding and keeping the arms up, I'd probably recommend keep them up. So we're just gonna put our hands in our chest. We're still gonna do the tempo. If you have any weight, like a baby or a backpack where you fill it with a bunch of stuff, or you have any dumbbells, you can add some weight to this if you want, but we're gonna just do no weight. No weight with tempo is dirty enough. So we're gonna follow along with that. And then we're gonna superset with a single leg squat, also with tempo. Like I said, you're gonna see me use a lot of tempo or more fast, explosive type movements like jumping. I'm gonna add a little bit of that in too. So we're gonna just get a little bit creative. Okay, so we're gonna start with 10 reps. 8 to 12 is pretty good, especially when you're working on strength stuff. We're gonna do that tempo. So we're gonna go down into that squat nice and slow, just like we were doing, and we're gonna hold. 1, 2, 3, up strong, down slow. Thank you. And now really focus on, even look down at the knees, make sure they're not caving in, really push them out and up strong. And I will show you a little bit more from the side. We're pushing those knees out, allowing our knee to track over our toe without our heel coming up. And my glutes are trying to sit right between the heels, up strong, down slow. Really keeping that belly in, back tight. Make it feel like how it felt in those Superman holds. Again, if you find that you're round or anything like that, I'd recommend put the arms up because that'll force you to activate that upper back. Keep going. I'm going to lose count as I'm talking, so you go ahead and go for like 8 to 12 like I'm saying. Down slow. On that last one, we're going to have a little bit fun there, so get ready. We'll say we're at that last one. We're going to hold 10 seconds. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up strong. So I'm going to add a little bit of that jump power that I was talking about. We're going to go into 10 jump squats. If this is too much to do, I just want you to do 10 fast air squats. So air squats just look like that. If you're able, we're going to add in a jump. 1, 2, 3. As you see, I'm going down, keeping my arms up. Then I throw them down as I jump. That's going to help keep that back up. And hopefully you're getting full depth on that squat. And 10. Good. We're going to go in the single leg squats here. So one leg, you're going to lower as low as you can, slow. Hold, keeping the back straight. And then I'm going to take my opposite hand and reach it down to that foot and then stand back up. Slow. Just go as low as you can without any knee pain. Hold here. You might not even be able to touch the toe. You might touch like the knee or the shin. Touch, back up. Probably about 5 to 10 of these, especially after the squat. And the jump squat is plenty. We're going to go down. Slow to where you can bend as much as you can, back flat, then reach down. And notice my back. We're still trying to keep it nice and straight. And down and up, strong and powerful. So we're going to switch legs if you haven't yet. Down as low as you can. I'm using my opposite arm to reach, so keeping that back tight. So today, a little bit more, you should feel it in your booty and your hamstrings too, but a little bit more of a quad focus. On Wednesdays, that's when I'll do those butt exercises in the butt stuff that I call it. So we'll do a lot more like hamstring glute focus on Wednesday. Down slow, and I'm always going to lose count. Back up. So now, especially with strength, this is the opportunity where I'd recommend more tempo, some weight if you're able to create on some. I'm going to post some stuff about how to create a certain amount of weight with like backpacks. So I'll post that with the weights and then you can create them. We're probably looking like 5, 10, 15-pound type stuff is a good idea. If you're able to order online, I'd recommend do it now while you still can. And then we can get real creative with that with just a few dumbbells. So now here's rest. You could rest for a little bit. If you want an active rest, this is where I like to do more core. So let's go ahead and do some sit-ups. You don't have to. You can just rest, and then we're going to do another set of that superset. So this is your option. You can do 1 set, you can do 2, you can do 3. Huge benefit. Go ahead and keep doing sit-ups. If you're here, a huge benefit of doing 1 set. And then they've done studies where there's you know, a little bit more benefit of 2, a little more 3, but really 1, especially if you hit it hard, if you have some weight, you're able to get heavy. A lot of times for me, if I don't have time, especially between running around with Kennedy, I will you know, do what I can and just do 1 set, but I go real hard on that set and try to get to failure. So about 10 to 20 here, good little bit of rest. Let's go into another set. So again, tempo squat, down 3, hold 3 at the bottom, up strong. So we're going down, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, up strong, and down, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, up strong, and down, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, up strong, and down, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, up strong, and down, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, up strong. I think I'm at 5. And get a really good strong hold, 2, 3, up strong, 6, down, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, up strong, 7, down, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, up strong, 8, keep going, down, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, up strong, and down, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, up strong, and good. We're gonna go into those lunges. Oh no, I'm sorry, no lunges today. You're gonna jump squat. And 1, 2, just do 10 fast squats just like this if you need to. 4, 5, 6, 7, belly in the whole time. 8, strong out of the bottom. 9, 10, we're going right into that single leg squat. I started with my left leg the first time. I'm gonna start with my right this time. And touch. You'll probably notice that one side feels way weaker maybe than the other. And that's why this kind of stuff is good to do. It's very common